Dealing Rooms is saying this Friday afternoon, Nimesh is joining in with his insight. Nimesh.
Hi, Rimana. After a big move in the large cap stocks yesterday, today's a day for the mid caps to outperform and do a bit of catch up. So that's the space which is buzzing in trade and backed by FI buying, institutional buying as well. So the broader markets have done well today. A lot of stocks are buzzing as well. Even from a Nifty point of view, while it's been consolidating, looks like there is a fresh breakout after yesterday's big move. So technically, we are in a new zone now. So it looks like the momentum can continue at least in the near term. The sector of the day is clearly the NBFCs and housing finance companies. Though all stocks are buzzing in trade, largely on back of anticipation of potential rate cut, and they are the biggest beneficiaries, at least in the first in the initial period. And also there is this Bajaj housing listing on Monday, which can have a big impact on the entire housing finance sector in the near term. So that's the reason why you're seeing a big move on those names. Additionally, from a flow point of view, metal is a sector which is seeing some of buying back. So not only the metal PSUs, but even the private metal names are buzzing, and there is a bit of institutional buying as well, in that space. So from a flow perspective, it's still positive, and we saw a big number yesterday as well, and it looks like the momentum is now catching up with the broader market stocks in today's market.
What about individual stocks, Nimesh?
Well, so the first name is Medi Assist, a large block. Stock is down 1.5–2% after a large block. 4.5% equity got changed hands. There was a large block last week as well. Looks like this is a final exit from the PE investor in today's block. So the disclosures could be quite interesting in Medi Assist today. So that's the first name. The second stock is FDC. The mid-cap pharma is again seeing some bit of traction now. We saw a big move yesterday. There was a large volume as well. I understand one of the domestic mutual fund fully exited yesterday, and some large HRIs have bought as well. And the city is anticipating some corporate developments as well in FDC. So that's the second name. The third name is Protean CONCOR. We saw a big move in the last couple of months in Protean CONCOR. Off late, it's been consolidating, but again, there is a strong indication that maybe a large block is expected soon. Remember, I had highlighted in the past as well, NSE owns could go close to 20%, and they need to bring it to 5%. So potential 15% block can come in Protean CONCOR. Could be OFS as well. So that's the chatter on Protean CONCOR. And the last is Coforge. In general, we've seen a bit of selling pressure in the PSU basket of late, but looks like the selling in CONCOR is largely over. Fresh buying as well at these levels, and a bit of interest is back from larger HNIs and institutions in CONCOR.
So Nimesh, you said that in Protean eGov, NSE has to bring down its stake from 15 to 5%.
Correct. That's the regulatory norm, and that's the reason why the state is anticipating a big block in Protean eGov.
Okay, thank you very much for that list of stocks and chatter. Mitesh is.
Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18. For all our top stories and news updates, follow us on our social media platforms.